There's always going to be someone who doesn't like you, who doesn't accept you or respect you or appreciate you. There's always going to be someone who judges or criticizes you. And the question is, can you be okay with that? Can you be okay with not being liked by everyone? Because having the courage to be disliked creates a great deal of freedom in life. Now, just to be clear, I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't take into consideration the feelings of others or how your behavior affects those around you. I think it's very important to be kind and compassionate, to be respectful and considerate, and to treat people very much the way that you would want to be treated. But even if you are a very kind and respectful person, even if you have the most pleasant qualities, there's still going to be people who don't like you. And there's really not much that you can do about it. There's an old Southern saying that you can be the sweetest peach in all the world, but not everyone likes peaches. In fact, there might be some people who are determined not to like you. There are some people who are determined to be offended by everything. There are some people who are antagonistic or ill-tempered, who criticize and complain about everything. And even though they may not like you, it probably has nothing at all to do with you. There are some people who, no matter what you do, no matter how kind you are, no matter how much you try to please them, they'll find something about you to disapprove of. So you might as well not even bother trying to please them. When you're always trying to please others, trying to get everyone to like you, there's so many ways that you wind up compromising yourself. We make so many compromises just trying to win people's approval and validation that we lose touch with ourselves. We're too busy trying to be who other people want us to be that we aren't being true to who we really are. And not only that, but we can end up sacrificing so much of our time and energy and even our passion trying to live up to other people's standards and expectations. You lose yourself trying to please everyone. And you can't please everyone. Whatever you do to please one person is going to disappoint someone else. And if there's always going to be someone who's disappointed, then you might as well do what is right for you. When you stop needing everyone to like you, that's when you truly begin to blossom. That's when you begin to live and move in a way that is natural and authentic, to do what inspires you, to express yourself openly and honestly, to express your creativity, to share your gifts. When you do that, you're much happier. So many people are unhappy because they spend their lives trying so hard to please others, to be liked by everyone, to live up to someone else's expectations, all the while neglecting their own soul. So to be free of that, you have to be free of the need for other people's approval. And the best advice that I've come across is to allow other people to be free, to allow others the freedom to dislike you, to allow them the freedom to judge and reject you. And the reality is that they're already free to do that. People do that whether or not we grant them the freedom. But what we're actually doing is recognizing and honoring that freedom. We're accepting the fact that everyone has a right to like what they like and to dislike what they dislike. That everyone has a right to their own opinion of you, even if their opinion is baseless or unkind. Even if they're wrong about you, they have a right to be wrong. And all we're doing is simply respecting that right. We're not fighting or arguing. We're simply allowing others, not that they need our permission, but we're allowing them to think whatever they want to think about us. We're letting go of needing to control the way that they perceive us. We're letting go of needing to correct their misperceptions. We're letting go of needing to explain or defend ourselves. We're letting go of the need for their approval by recognizing and accepting that we really don't have any control over any of that. And by doing this, we're also discovering our own freedom, the freedom to be ourselves, the freedom to be authentic, to be true to who we are, regardless of what anyone else might think about us. And this takes a certain degree of courage. You have to have the courage to be disliked, to be rejected, to be criticized or ridiculed, to be insulted, and so on. And to have that courage, you have to not care so much what others think of you. When it really comes down to it, it doesn't matter so much whether or not other people like you. What ultimately matters is whether or not you like you. What matters is whether or not you accept yourself, whether or not you appreciate yourself, whether or not you see the value in who you are and what you have to offer. Because when you recognize this, when you stop caring so much what other people think, life becomes so much more pleasant, so much more liberating. When you stop caring what other people think, you find the freedom to just be as you are, to do what inspires you, to say what you really think and feel, to engage in what matters to you, to engage in what excites you, and life becomes so much more enjoyable. And interestingly, there are many people who will actually like you more when you care less what other people think of you. They'll find your authenticity refreshing and inspiring. And again, just because we stop caring what other people think doesn't mean we have to stop caring about other people. We can still be kind. We can still be considerate. We can still be respectful, just out of basic human decency. But at the same time, you can also have enough respect for yourself to honor who you are, to be true to who you are, even if that means, as a result, that some people may not like you. If you find value in this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.